Hi everybody. Welcome to Introduction to Biological Anthropology. I am the instructor for the course, Dr. Diane Wallman. A bit about me, I guess, introduction. I just finished my doctorate in May from the University of South Carolina. I'm originally from upstate New York, have lived all over the world, and now living in Vernal, Utah for various reasons. So my research itself, I am actually an archaeologist. I have a PhD in anthropology, but I study archaeology. So we'll be talking a little bit about that in this week's lecture, but not much. Archaeology is the study of human material remains or material culture from the past. What I do specifically is I look at post-Columbian sites. So after Columbus sailed the ocean blue, Columbus sailed the ocean blue and came over to the New World, I look at sites in the southeast, in the Caribbean and West Africa, and I try to better understand how slaves were living in the recent past. So we dig up plantation sites, and I particularly look at the animal bone remains that are left there and try to reconstruct diet, reconstruct how people were eating and how they were utilizing and interacting with their environment. I am a zooarchaeologist in that sense. So that's a little bit about me. I have taught this course a number of times at South Carolina and now once the University of Utah. Made a few adaptations from last semester to hopefully make it a little better for you guys. I know the online coursing can be a bit difficult for some people. I don't think it's for everybody. But hopefully I'll make it as clear as possible and I'll be as accessible as possible for you guys so that we can get something out of this course. I want to really point out that this is a science-heavy course. There's a lot of material. For a lot of you, it's going to be new material. You may have never dealt with it. Some of you might have. You know, we'll be looking at genetics and heredity from a cellular level on up to macroevolution. It's very dense at times, but hopefully I'll give you enough resources that will help you get through the material where you will have problems. So I've under more resources, if you look on the homepage, I've posted a lot of websites and links to videos and little YouTube things and other tools to kind of help you guide you through the material. Also, the textbook has these activities online, this kind of smart work course tool, they call it, through the publisher, that has activities for every chapter and videos and all sorts of stuff to also help you with some of the more difficult topics that we're going to discuss. So look into that. Some of it, for most of you, I think, if you purchased it for the ebook and at home, you should have smart work included. Some of you may not have purchased it, and that's okay. This is not required except for one activity. But you can get a trial thing and do it for the one activity. But I do recommend it because it's very useful and should help you understand some of the harder stuff we're going to be going over. I'm going to be going over the syllabus specifically more in the lecture, so I'm not going to talk about that right now. I just want to talk a bit about my expectations for the class. You know, I'm pretty flexible when it comes to understanding that you know, you guys are busy, as are a lot of online students. You have different things going on in your lives, and sometimes stuff comes up. I really just want you to communicate with me and tell me. Beforehand, preferably, not after assignments are due, not weeks after assignments are due, but you know, the week of or the week before, if you're going to have something come up and we can talk about it. You know, I do have late penalties, but we can, you know, work around these if you have problems. I expect you to do all the work. And that's pretty much it. As long as you do the work in this class, and I see you putting in the effort, you're participating in the online discussions, there really should be no problem here. You should be able to pass and pass with flying colors if you're doing everything. There's a lot of material, but you know, I'll give you enough resources that should be able to get you through it. I also expect that you're courteous to both me and your classmates. So you'll be having these online discussions this week, or every week, which you participate in. If I see anything that I find inappropriate for this forum, then I'll dock points off your final grade. This is not the place for that. This is a place for discussion and debate, certainly, but respectful and courteous debate. And that's what I want to see on those discussion boards. And me too. I want you to respect me, respect my time. I'm here for you, but I'm not going to be here for you at every second of every day. I'll try and check email every day when I can. If I'm traveling or something, it may not be possible, but I'll let you know. Office hours, I have no formal office hours. I find that they don't work online. So set up an appointment with me. We can have a chat, or we can have a type chat. We can have a actual video chat, a voice chat, a phone call, or email. Whatever you're most comfortable with. Just contact me and we can do that. Let me know also throughout the course if you're having, if you think something is not clear or you're having technical problems with something, please let me know. I want to know as soon as possible so I can take care of it. Classes are always a work in progress, and I always appreciate any feedback I get on the content or whatever. So please talk to me. That's what I'm here for. I want you guys to learn, And I think that's it for now. So as long as you guys, I see you working hard and you're participating every week, this should be a really great semester. I hope that you're able to learn a bit more about humanity and about our origins as a human species, and also about where we're headed in the future. And maybe gain some insight into this awesome field that is anthropology, that I'm very passionate about. Hopefully you'll see that in my teaching. So welcome to the class. I look forward to your introductions this week on discussion. Tell me a little bit about yourself, where you come from, why you're taking the course, and then think about what it means to be human, because that's really what we're going to be talking about for the majority of this semester. All right, guys. Well, thanks. Have a good week, and welcome.